Hello students, let us try to understand the antibiotic student. Okay. So if you talk about antibiotic student, chemical substances produced by microorganism, that is bacteria and fungi, which is which is, let us see student, chemical substances which are produced by bacteria and fungi, which is prevent the growth and kill the other microorganism, are called antibiotic. So whatever the chemical substances which are produced by bacteria and fungi to prevent the growth or kill the other microorganism are called antibiotics. Substances produced wholly or partially by chemical synthesis, which in law conservations prevents the growth or kill the microorganism by intervening in their metabolic process, are called the antibiotic. What do you mean by this line, student? The line which it is saying, that is the antibiotics are the used to kill the used to kill the or the prevent the you know disease which is caused by microorganism, or they kill the growth of the growth or the uh, kill the microorganisms, are called antibiotic. Substances produced wholly or partially by chemical synthesis, which in low concentrations prevent the growth or kill the microorganism by intervening in their metabolic process, are called antibiotic. Paul Enriched, a German bacteriologist, developed a medicine, you know, arsphenamine, you know, arsphenamine Silverstone. It is arsenic based structure in order to produce less toxic substance for the treatment of syphilis. The bacteria Spirochete causes syphilis. No, the bacteria Spirochete causes syphilis. The drugs arsphenamine, Silvastran, as a minus AS equal to AS minus linkage. Eriched noted that there is a similarity in the structure of salvarsan and azodized. The drug protosil as a N double bond and single bond linkage similar to that of the salvarsan. The first effective antibacterial agent prepared was the uh, Prontosil. In the body, protosil is converted to the sulfanilamide, which is the real active compound. Next one is the sulfa drugs. Sulfa drugs are derivatives of sulfinamide. Sulfa drugs are derivative of sulfinamide. They have great antibacterial power and have been widely used against disease such as diphtheria, dysentery, tuberculosis caused by cocky infections. Okay, for example, sulfanilamide, sulfanilamide, sulfadiazine, sulfapyridine, sulfaguanidine. Okay, these are there. Sulfanilamide. Okay, para amino benzene sulfonamide. This is structure is there. The first antibiotic discovered was the penicillin by the Sir Alexander Fleming. It was famous by the name of the wonder drug. It was produced by the fungus called the Penicillium notation. The range of microorganisms against which an antibiotic is effective is called the spectrum of the antibiotic. Right, student? They are saying the range of microorganism against which an antibiotic is effective is called the spectrum of antibiotic. Next one is the characteristic properties of antibiotic. The first one, an antibiotic must be produced of metabolism. Okay. Next, first point, an antibiotic should be effective in low concentrations. An antibiotic should be retarded the growth of the survival of microorganism. An antibiotic should be synthetic substance produced as a structural analog of naturally occurring antibiotics. Antibiotics are of two types, students. First one is the bactericides, and next one is bacteriostatic. So bactericides are, they kill the bacteria, like penicillin is there, aminoglycosides are there, afloxacin, etc. you know Bacteriostatic is there, they inhibit the growth of bacteria. Erythromycin, tetra tetracycline, chloramphenicol, etc. you know ampicillin and amoxicillin are synthetic modification of the penicillin. Okay, they are they are used for the penicillin sensitive patients, like penicillin, benzyl penicillin, para hydroxy benzyl penicillin, chloramphenicol, sulfonadiazine are important antibiotic. The molecular formula of penicillin is C9H11O4N2SR. Antibiotics which kill or inhibit the wide range of the bacteria are said to be broad spectrums. Okay, antibiotics which kill or inhibit the wide range of bacteria are said to be broad spectrum antibiotics. Those effective mainly against gram positive or gram negative bacteria are called, that is, narrow spectrum antibiotics. Penicillin G is the narrow spectrum antibiotic which is most commonly used antibiotic. Chloramphenicol, vancomycin or afloxacin, ampicillin, amoxicillin are broad spectrum antibiotics. Chloramphenicol is rapidly absorbed from the gastrointestinal tract and hence can be given orally. It is used for the typhoid, acute fever, dysentery, meningitis, pneumonia, and few urinary tract infection (UTI). Whooping cough also. The antibiotic dicydazine is supposed to be toxic towards the certain strand of the cancer cell. Okay, streptomycin is a carbohydrate antibiotic, is used for the treatment of the tuberculosis, mini meningitis, pneumonia. It was discovered by Waxman. It cannot be taken by the oral route. Another widely used antibiotic is cephalosporin, or commonly referred to as beta-lactam antibiotic. Okay, let us have look over the penicillin, student. So penicillin structure is this, student. R is this group in the it is the bent to ethyl penicillin. Okay, they are saying penicillin 2 or G, this is there. So if you talk about the penicillin, it is having the quite complex structure. If you check out here, student, this is also the penicillin third, that is X, where this is the group are there. If it is the penicillin fourth, penicillin 5, no, chloramphenicol is there, no, sulfonadiazine is there, salvarsan is there, uh, so these are the so many antibiotics are there, student. Okay, so next video we will study the antiseptics. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, friend.